Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Melvin, and I am coming to you with a video about how to utilize this gold mine called the Conversion Pros. Now, I'm going to ask you a question. In your area, I want you to name the top 5 marketing companies that help local businesses get more customers. Go ahead, I'll wait. You can't name one, can you? Well, ask me what the top 5 marketing companies in my area that help local businesses get customers. Are you ready? Company number 1 is Melvin Crawley Jr. Company number 2 is Melvin Crawley Jr. Company number 3 is Melvin Crawley Jr. Company number 4 is Melvin Crawley Jr. Company number 5 is Melvin Crawley Jr. Folks, what I'm trying to say is this. There's no competition for you using this to assist and help local businesses expand their customer base. The Conversion Pros is perfect for this. And what I really want you to do is you have to give free trials to as many local businesses as possible and even offer to do the work for them. And let me just tell you this. You have to give out free trials, period. Every person that has a business, every person that doesn't have a business, they should have a free trial. A lot of people are not seeing the results that they want to see in Conversion Pros. And when I talk to those people, you know what I asked them? I said, how many free trials have you given out? And they say 1 or 2. Exactly. It's free. All right. You're giving away free. It doesn't cost you anything. It doesn't cost them anything. But you know what? You gain everything and they gain everything. The free trial is meant to be given away. If you have a free trial, you give it away. So folks, you got to give away free trials. But let me also tell you something. When you are dealing with business owners, people who are serious about their business, what is the number one thing that they want to do? Well, the number one thing that they want to do is they want to compress time. They want to be able to get more results by putting in less time. Here's my conversation that I have with people who own local businesses or who have a business. My conversation is this. If you could get double the results in less time with a system that can do a lot of the customer acquisition for you, would that be something you want to look at? They're going to say, sure. Well, I say, listen, here's what I want you to do. I want you to take your wallet and I want you to lock it up for 7 days because I don't need any money from you. I'm going to give you the keys to the digital kingdom for free. And they love it. See, folks, Conversion Pros compresses time. And one of the things that I discovered what Conversion Pros can do is Conversion Pros is the perfect system for launching a business. Now, I've had lawyers, doctors, attorneys, and I have a first that I'm going to share with you. The first business owner of a guy who is a spiritual healer. Now, he reached out to me. We're talking about business. And you know what? I shared with him the system of Conversion Pros and how it can expand his ever-growing business. And let me show you what you need to do. When you talk to a business person, if they have an Instagram or Facebook, go through it. All right? Go through it before really talking to them about Conversion Pros so you can see what it is that they do. I'm going to introduce you to my latest client and the latest Conversion Pros member that just signed up. His name is Solomon Palosanto. Now, this gentleman actually travels the world. He is an artist and spiritual healer, and he has a client base like you wouldn't believe. This is one of his concerts here, so he has an album out. So that's one of his concerts. Let me play it here. So this guy travels all over doing concerts. During healing sessions, people literally pay him for healing sessions. People literally pay him for his work. So yes, he is a spiritual healer. He has his own brand of CBD. So he is a gentleman that no one ever talked about marketing or internet marketing with, but he has a brand, he has a business. So folks, never prejudge a person. I don't care if it's a person, if it's a plumber, if it's a barber, in this case, a person who is a spiritual healer and a person who does music, clothes, and things of that nature. Everyone has a different business. It's now easier than ever to be able to attract a crowd. And I'm going to tell you how I use TCP, not trying to offer it to him, but trying to understand what he wants. See, people will appreciate you when you understand what they want and not try to give them what you think they need. Understand a person's wants and you'll give away TCP trials like crazy and you'll have memberships like crazy. So we're just going through his Instagram profile. You see there's another concert. There's a healing session that this guy does and people pay him for it. because they're getting a lot out of it. They're getting value out of it. They want to get their spiritual part right. So, I mean, religion, whatever people do, it doesn't matter to me. If you're doing something productive in society, TCP can help you. So this is what he's doing. So, he has a session right here to where he's literally just, having a session, and he's being paid and called to do this. He has group sessions. He has different sessions, guys in concerts. So this is an industry that I never dealt with, but I went through his Instagram page, learned a little bit about him, and what he wants to do is in his next travel, in his next journey, guy has thousands of people that follow him, and on his next journey, he has some things that he wants to launch. He has products that he has that are not prepared yet, and his issue was, how do I capture my audience outside of social media and be able to communicate them when I have a launch? And you know what? I said, listen, if you get TCP, I'm going to help you construct your first page. So folks, let me introduce you to his back office. And yes, he is a full member, and I'm going to show you the page that we built for him. So this is the first page. And again, it says Rejuvenate with Solomon, world-renowned man of many talents, coming soon music, melodic sound healing, clairvoyant readings, clothing, and restoration products. When he saw this, he went crazy. As a matter of fact, let me let you listen to his reaction.
Man, it looks great. It looks fantastic. This image in the background, I don't even know, Melvin. It's beyond words. It's the energy. It's surrounding the energy. It's the whole thing. It's integration. It's, what I'm saying? It's vision. It's the cosmos. It's healing. It's life. I love it. Music.
Conversion Pros gives you so much value, man. I mean, I think, and you said you just had a client walk out the office and you watch this thing, and see, just imagine as you're touring, as you're building your e-commerce site, think of how many people you're going to have sitting on that list waving credit cards. So folks, as you can see, this is a person who is going to probably keep his membership longer than I can live. He's 26 years old. He'll have his membership until he dies. So pretty much until I die, probably beyond that. But these are people that appreciate the Conversion Pros. Again, if you're not offering Conversion Pros to small businesses, you're missing out. All from them MLM people, all from everyone, but definitely people who have small businesses or who have a business. So this is the front end of his page. He loved this thing. And guess what he's able to do? The smart thing about this is, while he's on tour doing what he does, he can give his website out to all of his followers, all of his clients. And guess what? He can have a list. Now, let me tell you what's more amazing about this. A lot of people are not going to be on Facebook. A lot of people are not going to be on Instagram. The people that are not on Instagram and Facebook are people that he's probably going to miss as far as building a list. So guess what? The best way to build a list and prepare for all the products since he has clients is to let them know that at every single point and turn of his concerts that they can actually go to his site and get on his list. And guess what? If he does that, he'll have thousands of people's phone numbers, thousands of people's emails. And when he launches his e-commerce site, all he has to do is press a button, send an email, and within probably a few days, he'll probably have 6 figures in sales. And this is what's called a launch funnel until you get your main e-commerce site up. He said this is the smartest thing in the world. So, we had his picture done, which is pretty easy. And, David Dobbs has training on how to do all this stuff. And one thing I got to tell you, I listen to everything that David Dobbs teaches. I go through the training. And if you go through the training, you'll learn how to do a lot of this stuff. There's a lot of hidden gems if you read all the training. I'm trying to tell you. Man knows what he's talking about. That's why he's successful. But anyway, that's the front end. And again, on the back end, this guy already has, he already has clients, so he was pretty easy to work with. On the back end, we have a testimonial pages. These are people that actually worked with him, and they were very happy with his service. So after they opt in, they get this. And what does the email say? Email is very simple. He didn't want anything, too complicated. So again, simple purpose, simple site. And again, never judge a book by its cover. You can help anyone. I don't care if it's a church. But let me show you his autoresponder message. We set up his first autoresponder. He just wanted something simple. I'm going to show it to you. And it's very simple. It's not anything complicated. It's just preparing people for the launch. And he wants phone calls. He has clients. He wants phone calls. So Want to read his email to you? And his email is simple. Email is already coded. Thank you. First name made the list. Thank you. You are on our notification list. I'm excited to offer you amazing value. I'm Solomon Palo Santo. Feel free to call me if you need service right away. Boom, there's his number. So even in his autoresponder, he's going to get phone calls. This man is going to be extremely busy in the niche that he's in. So folks, what I'm trying to say to you is this. If you're in TCP and you haven't joined yet, step number one, you need to join. Because by not joining, by not being a member, by not being a person who has taken the membership seriously and you're still on the trial, then you are holding your income back. There's income out there waiting for you. There's local businesses out there who are looking for someone to come in here and give them a system that's going to give them more customers. Give them a system that's actually going to make their business more efficient. Give them a system that's going to compress time. Every business wants to save time. Every business wants to get the maximum result with the least physical effort. You want to have things that will produce results for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And Mr. Solomon Palo Santo now has that. So what I want to encourage you to do is if you're watching this video right now, I don't care who you join, you need to become a member today and tomorrow. You need to write down a list of 5 businesses that you're going to go by and give free trials to. And you need to come in there really serious. You need to research the businesses, make little pages for them and say, listen, if I could get you double the customers and you have probably half the effort that you're putting in now, and you got it done 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on a funnel, would that be something you're willing to do? And it won't cost you anything for the first 7 days. I guarantee you businesses that make revenue, small businesses that make revenues, barbershops, plumbers, nail technicians, they will take this because $50 a month is nothing, not to a business owner, not to a person that owns a restaurant, not to a person that owns a nail salon, not to a masseuse, not to a lawn care professional, not to even a spiritual healer. It's nothing because they make money. So this is money that you're leaving on the table. If you are broke, if I was a broke person right now, if you stripped away all of my money that I've made, if you stripped away everything I had, you know what I'd do? I'd go into TCP, I'd get on a free trial as a homeless person. I'd go buy a suit from a Goodwill, with just a few bucks. I'd go to homeless shelter. I'd get $20 to get me a suit from the Goodwill, and I'd go into businesses and I'd go to a library and I'd sit up here and I would print capture pages all day, hand them businesses and say, listen, we want to send you customers for free. I do that to about 10 businesses, and I guarantee you from homeless to money, I'd probably be making 5 figures a month within my first month going forward. This can take a person from homeless to mega income earner, period. So folks, don't accommodate excuses. Successful people do not accommodate excuses. There's no excuse why you're not giving away 10 free trials a week. Bare minimum, no excuse. So folks, the money is out there. If you're not going to make it, someone else is. You know, if you go to Florida and you ask someone, the top 5 business owners in local area of Florida, I forgot what city he's from, they're going to say William Sullivan, William Sullivan, William Sullivan. That gentleman is out there. He's in my Conversion Pros group. He's out there offering to local business. There's a lot of other people that are doing as well. So folks, don't sleep on this opportunity. Get out there, be active. This is an ATM. All you have to do is swipe it. Swiping it is giving away free trials. So folks, become a member today and start making money tomorrow. That's all I got to say for that. Peace.